I can be at home, and if I haven't exercised, I say, I'm going to put it off until tomorrow. That little voice will come and say, you get out of here and go exercise. I don't know where the voice is coming from, but that's what I hear something, but it's not vocal, but I can hear it. And I just get up and go exercise.
Meet Nate Hines, a World War II veteran. Shows us his secrets to longevity, to 102 years young. Check him out as he work out and stay consistent in his routine. So listen to this video and enjoy all the secrets that he shares in his wisdom.
You have outlived 2 wives, a lot of brothers and sisters, even some of your own kids, and you are still thriving. What would you say, we've talked about your outlook and some of the things, but what would you say is your secret to your longevity and your positive attitude here and your good health? I mean, how would you summarize that?
I know one of them is I don't worry. I got take life as it comes. You know, I don't worry about tomorrow, as you say. And I found out that exercise, once you start and it gets into your system, you can't give it up, because I think that has a lot to do with longevity. I think the body is supposed to move. It's not supposed to just sit. Because in order for that blood circulation to go, you got to be doing something to make it move, you know. So that's why I probably never stop exercising unless, you know, if I get crippled or something, I have to stop, you know. But and you feel better. You feel better. You sleep better.
Yeah.
You know. I don't have a pain in my body right now.
That's a blessing. What about diet? Have we talked to them about what
Well,
you
I've been on fish and chicken and turkey for a few years. I do have high blood, the doctor says, but sometimes I wonder if I do. But I guess I do. Because the doctor wants you to come back. You know,
That's right.
You know, he got to make money. I mean, they think so. And sometimes I want to give it up, but I said no. He said whatever I was doing, keep doing it. So I'm going to do that. So I'll go back and let him check me out. You know. But I think exercise is 50% of longevity.
Now let's talk about some, as we concluded, some of the principles that you may live by. What would you say was the best time in your life and why?
I guess when I was in school at A&T, really, because I had a wife, 2 children there, and we seemed to be doing good. We weren't doing excellent, but we were doing good. And we got to learn a lot from that atmosphere and experience there. The children were learning too, you know, and so I think that was one of my most advantaged times, you know, is the matriculation through college. And
With your family?
With my family.
What is the motto that you live by? You talked about several things already, but is there a certain motto that you live by? You said you didn't worry.
My motto is, don't give up exercising.
Okay.
And drink what you need and eat what you need and not what you want. Yeah. Because if you get what you want, you're going to get some of the wrong things. You know?
Right.
And keep busy doing something. Keep your mind busy. Reading, exercising, or something, doing something. And helping others is another thing. I'm helping a gentleman now in my church to deliver food to senior citizens.
Everybody younger than you.
Right.
What legacy do you want to leave, Mr. Hines?
I want to be said about me when I'm off the scene of this life that I tried to treat everybody right, try to be friendly, and try to show love to my fellow man, and try to give them some advice if they ask me. I don't go around trying to tell people what to do unless they ask me. And just say that, well done, good and faithful servant. We've been.
What do you think your purpose was in this life and is? And have you done it?
I think I've done part of it. I don't think I've done it all. I think my purpose was to help others, really, because I help people and they always want to give me money. I said, I don't want no money. I said, hear those saying, I'm sending up timbers. I pick up a person and take them somewhere, and they said, well, here's a couple of dollars. I said, no, I didn't ask you for no money. I'm not going to ask you for no money because I want to help you. I said, you want to get certain points, I want to take you there. If I'm going that way too. But that's one thing, I guess. I don't know. I guess I've never been. You have to have money to live in this economy, But that shouldn't be your main purpose, To live to make money and eat, live to eat or not, and eat to live, not to live to eat.
Right. You talked about some things you eat. I guess the assumption is you stay away from those other things that you didn't mention, right? So, is there certain things you definitely stay away from eating or drinking?
Well, I used to eat all kinds of meats and things, but I stick with fish, chicken, and turkey now because they're not as fatty as pork. Once in a while I'll eat a little pork, but not very seldom. I haven't had any pork and I don't know when.
What about sleep? How much sleep you
Well,
get?
you need to get some sleep, I got a daughter now and said she can't sleep at night. That's because she worked in the night and she can't sleep. I said, cut your TV off and count to 100 backwards and see if you don't fall asleep. Or try to start reading the Bible. The devil will put you to sleep.
So, what is you mentioned you're doing some things right now, but what is your typical day like now?
Well, I try to get in my about a couple hours of exercise, and there's certain days I try to do that so I won't run into collusion with something else. On Fridays, I go with my friend to deliver food to help people for the seniors. And now he tells me that the day is Friday. That's where I'm supposed to be right now, getting ready to go do that. But he said this is a day that we're not going to. Spring and summer is short. They do it every other Friday. So that helped me also because I'm going out of town in the morning. But I try to keep myself busy doing something. If I'm sitting here doing nothing, I get up and go somewhere and maybe go to the library or something like that.
What advice would you give? You said something earlier about you don't have to have you need money to operate and to live. But what advice would you give others about finances?
Well, I've already told my family and my grandkids, save some money. If you're making $10, save $1 anyway. And if I had my life to live over, I would. I'd probably be in the stock market.
Why is that?
Because in the stock market, not because I think I'm going to win something out of the stock market. I think because if you invest in there, you're bound to
reap something.
And stay in it. Because I had him working with a white gentleman. Every paycheck he got, he put half of it into to something. I mean, he saved it. He saved it somewhere. Yeah. Of course, he lived with his mother, and I guess he didn't have no rent to pay. But I would do things a little different if I had my life to live over. I'd be sure that my life would not be for want after I'm retired from my job. I'd invest my money into something.
So you've made a pretty good investment in this place. You and I were neighbors for some time, man. You cashing in and you moving on to a different place now. You want to talk about that? You've been living on your own in your own townhouse here now for how many
32
years?
32
years.
This past May was 32 years.
Yeah. And you decided to, I would say this area is being gentrified now.
Oh yeah.
And you want to talk about
well,
that?
They wanted us to. They said this land in front of here and roundabout, they're going to put $3,000 or $4,000 homes there, and they wanted us to upgrade ours to match that.
Right.
And I thought it was a little bit too much.
Yeah.
So I had been getting letters for people wanting to buy, not only in Raleigh but out of Raleigh. And so I got, instead of investing in this, and then I thought I'd leave this for my granddaughter. She's in the cosmetology. Mm-hmm. And I found out that since I don't have a way of people parking and getting around the building, that wasn't the thing that I should have had on mine, because if I was going to do that, I should have got one on the front.
Oh, yeah.
But I got one back here. And I told her that. So she's working in Washington.
Oh, is she?
Yeah.
It's the same granddaughter, I think, that leased my place at one time, right? I believe.
Yeah.
I want you to finish this sentence, Mr. Hines. If you're talking to somebody else and they say, if you want to live for at least 99 years, all you have to do is what?
Follow the golden rule. Take care of yourself.
And you've done a great job at that.
Yeah.
Mr. Hines, what would you like to share with people that we haven't talked about here? What would you like people to know about you that we haven't talked about?
I hear people, especially most people I come in contact with, that they don't believe there's a greater being than us. They think our decision is the last decision to be made. I tell them to find a good Bible studying church and read the Bible.
Mm-hmm.
And you'll find out that if you live that kind of life, even that tells you long life is promised to you. Mm-hmm. Obey your father and your mother, that your days may be long and the land which the Lord thy God giveth thee. So that's what I tried to do.
Amen. Well, it's been my pleasure to know you and to talk with you, and thank you for sharing this wisdom. Mm-hmm. And Godspeed to you, and I hope I can live and be in the kind of shape you are, and I guess I'm another 40 years.
Well, I tell you, like a gentleman said, I can run a mile if you let me walk back.
Okay.